Hello, everybody. Glad to see you joined us again today. It's Janice here and Timmy, my baby, and we want to welcome you to Circle Time with Babies. For babies, and it's of course in Coldstream, like before, and we're going to do a number of songs and actions together for babies as well as for older brothers and sisters who might be watching as well. Okay, so our first song, the one we usually start with, Five in the Bed, is we will start with the babies on the floor. And remember, we're going to be crossing over their legs and working on flexibility through the hip. For the older children, they can pretend they're laying on the floor in a bed and they can roll around and have some fun that way. Okay, let's get started. There were five in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There were four in bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There were three in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There were two in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There was one in the bed, and the little one said, room. Great. Good job, guys. Okay, now we're going to play peekaboo with your baby. And remember that the idea of this is not only the peekaboo part, but also using their name so they can get used to their name. And for the older children, you can play peekaboo with each other or maybe with mommy too. Okay, here we go. Peekaboo, peekaboo, Timmy. Where's Timmy? Hi. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Great. Okay. Our next song is Ride, Ride, Ride Your Bike. And this is where you are actually bicycling your baby's legs to work on that flexibility in the hip and the knee. You're trying to get a full rotation of that leg. For the older children, you can either rotate your arms like this, or you can lay down on the floor and put your feet in the air and bicycle your legs that way. Okay, let's go. Ride, ride, ride your bike up and down the street. Happily, 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 this is such a treat. Good, and again. Ride, ride, ride your bike up and down the street. Happily, 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 this is such a treat. Good. And remember, we sing songs twice for babies because they like that consistency. And the first time they catch on to what the tune is, and the second time they start to anticipate what you're going to do. Okay, now our next song is a new one. You may have heard it before somewhere else, but it's called Acca Bacca Soda Cracker. And we're going to lift the babies up and put them on our knees and get them facing you, because that one-to-one eye contact is great when you're singing to your baby. That way baby can see your facial expressions and be very engaged. Acca Bacca Soda Cracker, at the end of the first verse, we give them a big hug. And then at the end of the second verse, we put them up in the air. Okay? And for the older children, they can find a doll to do this with, or they can use a pillow off the couch, whatever will work best for them. Okay, and we're going to hang on to baby's hands as long as they have head control, and we're going to bounce them slightly, okay? Here we go. Acca Bacca Soda Cracker, acca bacca boo. Acca Bacca Soda Cracker, I love you. Oh, big hug. Acca Bacca Soda Cracker, acca bacca boo. Acca Bacca Soda Cracker, up goes you. Good. So let's do that again. Get your knees up, baby on facing you, and here we go. Acca Bacca Soda Cracker, acca bacca boo. Acca Bacca Soda Cracker, I love you. Acca-bacca soda cracker, acca-bacca boo. Acca-bacca soda cracker, up goes you. Good. That was great. Okay, now the next one is another new one for us, although you may again have heard it somewhere else. It's called Round and Round the Garden, and you can do it where you're going around the baby's belly button and then take two steps up and then tickle them under there, or you can do it laying down. So we'll start with laying down, and then I'll pick the baby up, or Timmy up, and show you what it looks like that way. For your older children, you can do it on yourself, or maybe you can do it on mommy. Okay, here we go. Round and round the garden goes the teddy bear. One step, two step, tickle you under there. Okay, now pick Timmy up so you can see. Round and round the garden goes the teddy bear. One step, two step, tickle you under there. Good, that's a good one, and that makes everybody laugh. Okay, now we are going to do, our next song is going to be Row, Row, Row Your Boat. So if you put the baby down sitting on the floor, again, if they have head control, and we'll go forward and back the first time, and we'll go side to side the second time. The reason we go side to side is to engage those side muscles so they can strengthen them in preparation for sitting, crawling, rolling, and eventually walking. For your older children, if you have a brother or sister you can do it with, you can do it that way, or maybe you can do it beside mommy with, again, your pillow or your doll. Okay. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. And side to side. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Great. Okay, I hope you had fun with that one. You can do it slow or fast if you're older. It might be even more fun doing that. Okay, now our next song is called What Shall We Do with the Lazy Baby? And this is when we're picking the baby up, tickling them, and then picking the baby up and putting them in the air. Okay? What shall we do with the lazy baby? What shall we do with the lazy baby? What shall we do with the lazy baby? Early in the morning, pick him up and tickle him all over. Pick him up and tickle him all over. Pick him up and tickle him all over. Early in the morning. Way and up he rises, way and up he rises, way and up he rises early in the morning. What shall we do with the lazy baby? What shall we do with the lazy baby? What shall we do with the lazy baby early in the morning? Pick her up and tickle her all over. Pick her up and tickle her all over. Pick her up and tickle her all over early in the morning. Way and up she rises, way and up she rises, way and up she rises early in the morning. Good, that was great. Okay, now you can lay your babies down on the floor, and we are, oh, Timmy's shoelace is undone. I better do that up so he doesn't trip over it. Okay. Now we're going to do the eensy weensy spiders. So you older children, can you get your spiders out and get them ready? Okay, here we go. The eensy weensy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the eensy weensy spider went up the spout again. Then there was the teeny weeny spider with the teeny weeny little voice. The teeny weeny spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the teeny weeny spider went up the spout again. Then there was the big fat spider with the big fat voice. The great big spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the great big spider went up the spout again. Good, okay. Lots of good singing with that one too. And while we have our babies down on the floor, we'll do Twinkle Twinkle. And you older children, get your twinkly stars out. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Good, and our last song, we're going to go bumping up and down. So you can put your babies up on your laps. And for you older children, get in your wagons, because here we go. Bumping up and down in my little red wagon. Bumping up and down in my little red wagon. Bumping up and down in my little red wagon. Won't you be my darling? One wheel's off and the axle's broken. One wheel's off and the axle's broken. One wheel's off and the axle's broken. Won't you be my darling? Bumping up and down in my little red wagon. Bumping up and down in my little red wagon. Bumping up and down in my little red wagon. Won't you be my darling? Great, okay. That brings baby time, circle time for babies to an end today. I hope you'll join me next Tuesday. I'll be every Tuesday at 11 o'clock. Just go to our Facebook page and you can find the link there and click on it and you can take part in our circles. We'll be changing up the songs as we go along and of course adding some new ones that we haven't done before. So I hope to see you all again. And I just want to say goodbye and thanks for coming. Timmy wants to say goodbye and Timmy wants to have a hug. Here he comes.